হেডফোনটা দিতে বলো তো মামকে।
যেতে পারবে না না?
দিতে হবে না। হ্যালো,
আমি একটু নিচ থেকে সরছি।
হ্যাঁ
হ্যাঁ,
যাও।
মানে ব্যাগটা কই?
Pallab Maiti, can you hear me? Dev Shankar, Shakha Mahapatra. Acha, probably you have seen that video recorded by Professor Owen or Maja. If there is any doubt regarding that lecture, please ask us. I'm in the video chat, and Professor Dibusri and Professor Amarto Mukherjee are in the live chat. We are trying to give you the answer. Please ask any question regarding this if there is any doubt. Said you can start with the session of doubt clearing. This is the entire thing in a nutshell. Okay, okay. That is listing function. Much bandwidth. Vendra Sanjit asking, sir, in void, can we return a function? Can everyone hear me? Sound is less. Why? I don't know. The sound is less. Huh? Now is it clear? Can you hear me? Yes, yes, yes. Okay, now everyone is getting the everyone is seeing the video. What is function? I think no one have any question. Is indicating that the function body. There is a function means basically you see main is also a function that has been taken care of by the operating system, and some functions can be defined by the users. Those are called user defined functions. Those are not the keywords uh, defined within this C program language. That's why it is called the user defined functions. So function means basically uh, from main function some sub functions will be called. Those are called the user defined functions. And even now all of you are knowing about this from main function. The two important functions are there, that is scanf function, printf functions. Those are the functions defined within already within those libraries, right? That means what is going on within those functions printf and scanf, that you don't have to bother about this. Just you have to know the working principle of those functions, right? That's why user defined function, that means if in your one question was that one thing is that in your video, in one such video, that's modify function. That means that modify function is calling from the main function. That means you have to pass some parameters to the modify function. That means parameters means some value of those parameters will be passed to that called function modify, and modify will do something, do some operations, and after completing the operations, that modify function will return some value to the main function, and then main will be work, right? In the assignment, the question says calculate area by call by reference. So in call by reference, we change already stored value, but we have to calculate the area. How can you change it? Call by actually call by reference means basically, you see this here, call by reference is actually purely call by reference is not work. You can use this, you can get a flavor of call by reference with the help of pointer. As the pointer facility is there in C, you can send the address of that very variable. Address of the variable, you can send the address of the variable. I'm telling Junaid Ahmed, and send the address of the variable to the called function. That means basically for the called function, it is taken as a value, right? That's why it is not the call by reference, but physically you are supposing that we are sending the addresses actually. So that value, this address value will be passed to the called function, and here in that function parameter, some star is there. You see this in modify function, some star is there. Star, that is function. Suppose the name of the function is area, then int space area within bracket int star some variable. On that variable, that address value will be passed, and star means value at address. Now you can control that very location with the help of this area function, right? Junaid Ahmed, is it clear? Right, you don't, that's why, right, that's why you don't need to change it. You have to pass the data as reference. Data cannot be passed as a reference. You can pass the address of that data where the data is stored. Suppose the location of the data is 2000, and 2000 can be passed there, and where star pointer is there, star 2000 means on that address the value will be taken care of. That means that location can be controlled by that called function with the help of star variable. So with the help of pointer, you can get a flavor of call by reference. Actually, call by reference is not there in C language, right? Junaid Ahmed, is it clear to you? I just write in a chat box. Mamam. Junaid, is it clear? The write in chat box. You are asking questions. Any more doubts? Yeah. Okay, okay, okay. Thank you, Junaid, for asking questions. Is it clear? Thank you. Okay. Now, sir, can you explain the first problem in the assignment? What is the first problem in the assignment? I am seeing. I am seeing this first problem of the assignment, right? Mm. I'm seeing. Oh, I'm telling you, just I want to write a C program to calculate the area and perimeter of a circle using user-defined function, right? The function must be passed three parameters: radius, area, and perimeter. By radius is by value and area by perimeter. Area by reference and perimeter by reference. Definitely, you can do this. How to do this? You see, I'm telling you the idea about this. Already, I have told the area can be area of a circle. Area of a circle for area finding area of a circle. That means okay, okay. That means you have to pass three parameters. First parameter is as the value of the variable a, and second parameter is ampersand a. By as it is by reference, ampersand a means area, where the area will be stored, and third parameter is perimeter ampersand p by reference. Now, actually, in the called function, the radius will be supplied there, and the address of the area will be supplied there, and do the calculation, and everything will be so somewhere the area will be stored in the calling function, but it is controlled by the called function, where the area and perimeter will be updated, and it will be reflected to your main function, right? So for finding area and perimeter, radius is needed. That's radius. The value of the radius will be passed to the call function. That means your user-defined function. There are three parameters. One is r, comma int r, comma ampersand a for area, address of the area, and ampersand p for address of the perimeter. Okay, and write a C program to factorial. That means here you have to define a user-defined function fact, where every time you have to do the three jobs. One, first passing the parameter n by calling function fact n. Second is fact r. Third is fact n minus r. Three times you have to call from the main function to the fact function, that is user-defined function. That means only one time you have to define the factorial function. That's what is the utility of this here. You have to do the factorial of three things, but you can only write you have to write a program only once by calling the functions using different types of different parameters. You will getting the results, and ultimately you can find out NCR. This is the idea. Okay, Nirmal Mishra, can you get it? Pointer, yes, the pointer. We are directly making the modification of area perimeter. Right, right. unit radius floats. The initialization based practice is prototype declaration outside main. Okay. Nice. Okay. Any more problems? I am suggesting to all of you write programs, and error will be coming, and every error will give you a message of learning something. So do this. Don't try to write the exactly right program for a given problem. Function in another function. Definitely we can define a function with another function. Definitely we can define a function with another function. Suppose main function, there is another function. Within that function there can be another function. Why not? We cannot. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. In C it is not there, but in Java it is allowed. Okay. I'm sorry. Probably Samortho, you can call a function from another. You can call a function from. Oh, define function. Define. Acha. You can call functions from another function. That's I actually want to tell. You cannot define function within user-defined function, but you can call a function from another function. Right. Definition and calling something different. A function from another function. Right. There are three steps actually: calling, declaration, and definition. You can call function from another function. Right. That actually I want to tell. You can use the same parameter in two different functions. Yes, you can possibly same parameter name. Parameter name can be same. Yes. Actual parameter can be xy, and also thermal parameter can be xy. You can use the same parameter name, but treat it as the separate variable, right? This is the meaning of call by value. That's why if any change will occur in the called function, it will not be reflected to the actual parameter which is in the calling function. That's why. Any more questions? Probably we can stop here. Can I stop? Dipusri and Omorto. Some more students will come. Okay. Okay, no more doubts. Thank you, all of the students. It is more than 20 minutes. Okay, you can start with the assignment. Okay, you can start with the assignment, and also I'm CRP tests are given to you. Please do this. Uh, those of you who have doubts, please ask. Please to ask. Till Mohita Agarwal, do you want to say something? What is dash O after T? Professor Amurtha, can you give the answer? It is probably in the video, na? The null character that marks the end of the string. After T means after T. Right. Okay, we should stop here because there is another class for me also. Stop here, and thank you, Professor Dibusri and Professor Motto. But sir, it was character array and not string array. String array. String is basically can be represented by a character array. Okay. Motto, uh, Mohit Agarwal says that it is character array but not string array. No, Mohit, it is string character. Right, string is basically represented by a character array. When it exists in C, it's basically characters, right? Right. That I have told. Thanks, Ranit Das. It's a beautiful interactive session within the students also. Probably you are enjoying. Nice. Okay, we should stop here. Thanks to all of you students, and thanks to Professor Dibusri and Professor Amorto for this beautiful interactive sessions. And you do the assignments and do the IMCRT test. Thank you very much.